I'm one of those people who watch football once in every 4 years. When I was younger, it was the same. And if anything brought consistency in the relationship between me and football, it was games and comic books.
Let's talk about comics.
Field of Champions is a serialized digital comic book published by Tag Comics and one of my favorite Nigerian comic books right now. The story takes us to the city of Old Ondo, which is the capital of Barrier, a world where football is everything and everything is football. In this world, human genetics has evolved and players are now born with special skills known as Isheshe. These skills have two categories. Some can be hereditary and some can be acquired. Immediately, we are introduced to Ige, who is the protagonist of this series. Ige has to struggle with trying to measure up to his late father's success. His late father is regarded as the greatest footballer in Barrier, so you can imagine the pressure put on him by everyone around him, especially himself. The concept of Ige's character sets the stage for a very compelling and emotionally powerful story, which so far has been told perfectly in my opinion. Ige has been shown to be very determined and no doubt talented, but his recklessness and lack of focus are traits that give someone like DME an edge over him. DME is a deuteragonist in the series, who for now mainly plays the part of Ige's rival. You know that arrogant bad boy in school who is seemingly perfect and has all the girls in the class fantasizing about him? Yes, that's who DME is. DME is extremely talented due to his, I can't really pronounce it, but due to his bloodline, which is likely the source of his narcissism if you ask me. Always rude as hell and belittling Ige, it's not hard to see why he isn't very loved by fans of this series. I like DME though, and in my opinion, characters like him are very important to stories like this. I feel his biased hatred and rivalry with Ige stems from the fact that Ige is the only one he sees as competition. Even if he pretends nobody is in his league, there is a secret acknowledgement that Ige could not only be competition, Ige could also be not his mate at all. I can go on and on about this series, about the minimalistic yet eccentric art style, one thing I love about Tag Comics, about the other fascinating supporting characters like the intellectual Dada, Elias, Shewa, who surprised me in that penalty scene, Coach Akintoye, who at the time of this recording hasn't made an appearance in the series, but his character design was previewed on Tag Comics official Instagram, and just look at this guy, and just about how all-round amazing this comic is. If you are looking for a great Nigerian comic series, I definitely recommend Field of Champions. I guarantee you won't be disappointed, and if you are, well, then that's just you. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you know someone who will enjoy it, share it with them. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, if you are generous enough with your time, check out my last video. Thank you and see you next time.